What is going on, Disney fans? And today is an amazing day because we got to see the trailer for Ralph Breaks the Internet, Wreck-It Ralph 2, which is amazing. Wreck-It Ralph was a great film, one of my personal favorites, and just an amazing top-to-bottom movie. Super original idea, and I love the concept of video games and all of the stuff like that being thrown together with Disney is amazing. And the trailer today was really, really good. We showed little clips of it, but I do want to break down a few things that I saw here and there, some Easter eggs that they were thrown in, some things you may have missed, some really stuff that went by on the screen really, really fast, and stuff that you may not have picked up on. Now, starting off here, of course, as with the last movie, there are tons of original arcades and video game references, which I'm sure there'll be loads of more in the actual movie. We see all the actual games that are being played. In the last one, there are references to real-life games. I'm sure there will be again. Of course, Wreck-It Ralph himself is a reference to Donkey Kong, but we did get to see a Pac-Man arcade machine and the Dragon's Lair arcade machine, two iconic arcade machines in real life. So, of course, we're expecting things like that. We also got to see this character here dressed up as looks like a referee. You may be wondering, well, why is this guy dressed like a referee in an arcade? This is actually a reference to a real-life person, and it's weird, but his name is Walter Day, and he is the owner and operator of Twin Galaxies Arcade, and they are the people who keep track of all the official arcade and video game high scores and records. So that's why that guy's wearing what he's wearing. Cool little reference there. It might have slipped by you if you're not familiar with Twin Galaxies or who that person is. Also, we get to see him using an old school, like 1990s iMac computer. That's always cool. We know that Apple and Disney and Pixar are all very close because of Pixar being started by Steve Jobs, all that kind of stuff. We also get to see the internet, or they call it the internet. I thought that was pretty cool. It's like a little app that he uses on his iMac. We also get to see tons, and I mean tons, of logos that went by in like a split second while they're in this internet thing, and I'm sure I'm not getting all of them because they're all going so fast and I can only see a little bit. And even frame by frame, some of them are blurry and stuff like that. But the ones I picked out are Cisco, which is a real-life tech company, very big company. Fandango, we got to see Hulu. There's a bunch of them in another scene. You can see advertisement for YouTube Red, which I thought was interesting. TripAdvisor is a real-life thing. A bunch of other ones in here. IMBD's on there. BuzzFood, which could be a play off BuzzFeed. I guess the National Geographic. And it looks like eBay is actually going to have some kind of role in the movie. It looks like it's going to be playing more than just a background image. eBay is going to be playing some kind of role in this. Obviously, there's a couple scenes with that. There's also this one little thing that just said conspiracy theories, which I thought was hilarious because they know that people like me or people on the internet look up for everything, like frame by frame, and that a little thing in the background says conspiracy theories. I thought that was insanely funny. Now, another thing worth pointing out here that I saw is in this scene here, there's actually where they're auctioning off like this painting or whatever, this sad kitten painting on eBay. If you look really closely in the background, you can actually see something hidden across from them. There's other auctions going on. So one makes like a frying pan, whatever. And then a couple down, it says genie lamp or something like that. It says like a lamp or magic lamp. It says magic lamp, and of course that is a reference to Aladdin. It's Aladdin's lamp for sale for like $36. So that's actually a pretty good deal. I thought that was pretty cool. A little Easter egg I threw in there, a throwback. Another thing worth mentioning is everyone is blowing up about how much this little girl looks like Moana, and of course she does, but a lot of people don't know this, or it's been released already information-wise, but a lot of these Disney princesses are going to be in the movie at some point. Apparently they showed this scene back at the D23 Summit, which is like a big Disney gathering they do every year, and they show clips of upcoming movies that aren't released to the public yet. And apparently it was even like a few months ago they showed this off, but I'm not sure that everyone even knows about this, but there are going to be tons of these Disney characters in this movie. Apparently they run across Disney and Pixar on the internet somewhere in the movie, and so far they have Anna, Elsa, Rapunzel, Merida, Moana, Mulan, Tiana, Ariel. Tons of these characters are going to be featured in there, even having Star Wars characters. C-3PO is going to be in this. And apparently there's going to be some Marvel characters in there as well. So, yes, there's going to be some extreme crossovers in this movie, so I cannot wait. That means there's going to be tons of Easter eggs, like the little Aladdin thing I showed you. There'll probably be Easter eggs throughout this entire movie from all of these franchises hidden somewhere in the background, and I cannot wait to go frame by frame and dissect it all and find every little Easter egg for every little reference for you guys. But what do I think that little girl is? I have a theory that it might be Moana's daughter, that the person driving the car might be an adult Moana who made her way to the mainland and somehow gathered a new life, or it might be a descendant of Moana and then that's her daughter. I'm not entirely sure exactly how that would play out, but we do know that Moana is going to be in the movie, at least somehow. We do know that the little girl looks strikingly similar to how Moana looked as a baby, so there's going to be something going on there for sure. Do I know exactly? Not yet, but I do want to know, and hopefully you guys do as well. But like I said, the trailer was amazing. I cannot wait to see this movie. Everything Disney does is always top-notch, and Wreck-It Ralph 2 looks to be as good as the rest. Cannot wait. Comes out in November. I think it says on Thanksgiving Day, and so I'm counting down the months, counting down the days until I get to see this movie and break it down for you guys. But that's all I have for today. But like I said, let me know down in the comment sections. I'm sure I missed stuff in this. There was so much going on. Those little things flashing by so quickly, and they're so small and hard to read. Let me know if you guys found anything that I missed. Missed logos for companies. I'm sure I missed tons of those, or just didn't recognize them, or whatever. If you guys have anything like that, please down in the comments share. Also, let me know, do you guys think that that is Moana's daughter? Do you think it just looks like Moana, like they're just recycling the character model, they're saving some money in animation? Or do you think that actually there's going to be playing some role of maybe hinting towards a Moana sequel where we get to see her daughter? I don't know. It could be a tie-in like that, or it could just be a throwaway. Like I said, it could just be them reusing her character model to save money, and that the Moana and the rest of Disney princesses are just going to be online, and they're not going to be actual characters. We'll have to wait and see. Hopefully, we'll get more information soon. If you guys are want to stay up to date with all things Disney, Pixar, video games, cartoons, make sure that you guys are sticking around, subscribing down below, clicking that little bell button to get all the notifications in your sub boxes. Also, make sure you guys are liking this video, spreading it around with other Disney fans, all that kind of fun stuff. But until next time, guys, remember that it's always K-Mac time somewhere. Until then, take it easy, guys, and peace.